Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a whole lot of cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. So basically on this day, it was after spring break, home with my kids, and my house just felt so messy. It was chaotic. There were so many different areas that I wanted to go around and clean, and then I also went to different areas and did some decluttering and some organizing. So it should be a really good video. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get into it. Okay, so starting out in the dining room, there was just a bunch of random stuff in here. For one, I was washing the couch covers, so a lot of the random couch cushions were in here. There was also just a ton of laundry in here and random kid stuff. Also boxes. Boxes was one of the things that I felt like was taking over my house. There were so many different big boxes that I needed to break down that were just kind of piling up and in the way, and it made every area feel so much more cluttered and dirty. So I wanted to get all of that put away and put in the garage as well. Now, if you're wondering why the house is a little more chaotic in today's video, it's because when I was filming this, it was at the end of the spring break week. So both of my boys were still home, but it was near the end of the week, and my husband had to work all week, so it was just me and the boys, and we did so much stuff like Legos and coloring and playing outside, just so much stuff. But the house definitely suffered in the meantime, because I will say my 5-year-old does not give me a lot of alone time. Now, seeing these Amazon packages, just a memory reignited. So like I said, this was spring break, and so me and the kids were outside a lot, playing in the front yard, because there's a lot of neighborhood kids right around us, and we're friends with the neighbors, and they all play together. They play basketball or whatever. So one of the days, me and both of my kids were outside, as well as all the neighborhood kids, and me and my son were playing Frisbee. So I put my phone down in my front yard in the grass and started playing Frisbee with him on the sidewalk. And then my neighbor across the street came out, and we just started talking. She came down to the end of her driveway, and I stood next to her, and we were kind of standing in the driveway but looking out at the street so we could watch our kids playing. And you know how you will like talk to somebody but you're not looking at them, you're watching your kids and you're standing side by side. So we were watching as the Amazon driver drove up to my house, got out, dropped a package off at my front door, and got back in their car and left. Well, like an hour later, I go inside and I cannot find my cell phone anywhere. And what do you know? The Ring footage shows the Amazon driver dropping my package off, seeing my phone in the yard, reaching down, grabbing my phone, and then getting in her car. So the Amazon driver stole my phone, and I had to go to the T-Mobile store and buy a whole new cell phone, which was not fun. Okay, so hopping over to a different room really quick. While I was doing the dining room, I found something in the dining room that I wanted to put in the junk drawer in our kitchen. And when I opened it up, this is what our junk drawer looked like. So it was just such a mess. And I did a really good decluttering and organization of this drawer, I want to say like maybe 6 months ago in a video, and it turned out so good. But just over time, it became really messy again. And you know what started it actually are these dang toothpicks. I had this box of toothpicks in here, and I don't know what happened, but there was one day where I was trying to open it, and I was trying to grab something really quick, and the toothpick box got stuck in the drawer. And you know when you can't fully open the drawer because usually there's like papers or something stuck? I could not get it opened all the way, and so I was trying to open it halfway and like shove my hand underneath to like push it back. I don't remember what it was, but toothpicks were flying everywhere, and I remember I was so frustrated when I finally got the drawer open. I was like, whatever, and just closed it. So the toothpicks definitely started the chaos in this drawer. So I just wanted to get everything taken out, get it all reorganized, re-cleaned, because it was really nice when this area was organized, because this is where I keep, you know, pencils for the kids, for schoolwork, homework. I also keep hair cutting shears in here, as well as like a comb, because I actually cut my husband's and both of my son's hair. And then I also have a lot of command hooks in here. So make sure when you guys are getting command hooks for different things like the holidays or whatever, when you take it off the wall or you're moving it, you can just take the sticky part off and hold on to that hook, and then all you'll have to buy is a new sticky part. So I had those in there as well, but man, it looks so much better now. Okay, so moving on to the foyer area, as you can see, there's random rugs, there's random boxes. It was just so chaotic. I know I talked about in my last video, which if you didn't watch it, you should. It didn't really perform that well, but I felt like it was a really fun video. I did get a new rug. I actually tried 4 rugs before I picked one, but this was our old original rug that was dirty, but I just hadn't taken it out of the house yet. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Dreamy Aero vacuum mop because it's just so convenient to get all of my vacuuming and mopping done at once. I've talked about Dreamy quite a few times on my channel before. I am a really big fan of absolutely every product I've tried from them, and I'm really excited to say that they are the sponsor of today's video. So I wanted to share with you guys this new product that they came out with. So this is the Dreamy Aero vacuum mop, and it's designed to be a slimmer, stronger, next generation cleaner. So the first thing I wanted to note is its ultra slim body and 180-degree flexible design, so it easily reaches and cleans low clearance spaces with a reclined height of just 3.88 inches, which is awesome because I feel like so much dirt and hair and crumbs kind of accumulate under cabinets and tables and couches, and normally you either just skip those areas or you have to move the furniture. So I love that this one can just clean right underneath it and you don't have to move anything out of the way. And it does a really great job of getting up really close to baseboards and going right along those edges so you don't miss any dust or hair or dirt or anything like that. Now, another thing I've been really impressed with is the suction. So this has 25K PA suction, so it's strong enough to handle both wet and dry messes at the same time, which is honestly the whole reason that I love these wet and dry vacuums. They are perfect if you have kids. I'm telling you, if your kids spill like cereal and milk and it's all mixed together, and normally you would have to get a paper towel and scoop it up and then go in with a mop or a vacuum. I love that this is all in one. It handles wet and dry messes so easily. I love that it's so convenient. You just grab it and roll it over. It doesn't matter if there's like milk on the floor or water or jelly. It just handles it all at once. So that is the main reason that I love these wet dry vacuums so much. But the suction's also amazing. I know sometimes with vacuums, I'll feel like if you go over, like, for instance, Cheerio pieces or like dog food, you know, any of those like round little pieces, it won't suck it up. That is not the case with this wet dry vacuum. It sucks everything up perfectly, so I absolutely love that. Now, another thing that I think is really important to note is that it handles hair very well. So it actually has something called the Tangle Cut 2.0 system, and it's designed to pick up both human hair and pet hair without it getting wrapped around the brush. So as you can see here, I actually gave our golden retriever a little bit of a trim in certain areas where I felt like he just needed a sanitary trim, and I had some hair and I thought it was the perfect time to show you guys how this vacuum handles hair. So as you can see, it sucks it right up, it cleans the floor while doing so, and then I wanted to show you guys the roller right after to show you there's no hair tangled in it. I'm not going to be like cutting hair out of it after this. So it handles hair extremely well. Now, another great thing is it also has a 35-minute runtime, which for me is pretty much enough to go through my whole entire house, which is awesome because I feel like if I have the motivation to clean, I need to act on it. So sometimes if I'm in the mood to clean and then a vacuum's not charged or something, it can be frustrating because by the time something charges, you could lose motivation. So I love that this has a long run time. Also, it's really simple to use. I actually gifted one of the Dreamy wet dry vacuums to my mom before, and I love that there's not really a big learning curve. All you do is you fill up the clean water tank with water and solution, and then you take it off its little stand and press the button to get it going. And then when you're done, you put it back on its stand, and there's a button on the top that you press for self-cleaning, and that will clean the roller brush for you. And then when you're done, you just empty out the dirty water tank. So it's really simple and easy to use for anybody. But like I said, I just love this. I have had my Dreamy wet dry vacuum cleaner for a couple years now. I've gifted one to my mom. It is just so convenient, especially as a parent. I feel like I use this so many times a day, whether I'm cooking a meal and I drop something, or there's dirty, muddy prints coming in from the kids outside, or the kids make a mess while eating. It's just really nice to be able to grab something, go over the spot, and know it's instantly clean. So highly, highly recommend. Also, I will say, I feel like for everything this does, it's actually priced really well. So it's normally around $250, but I've seen it go on sale closer to $200, which I feel like makes it even more worth it. And they also have an Aero Pro version if you want something a little more upgraded. If you guys are interested in the new Dreamy Aero vacuum mop, I will have it linked down below in my description box, and let's get back to the rest of the cleaning. Okay, now this room was probably the roughest room, and that's because, so this is my younger son's room, but like I said, it was spring break, and so both of my boys wanted to sleep in the same room together and have like movie nights and all of that. So we actually brought my older son's queen size mattress into my younger son's room and put it on the floor. And man, this room just got destroyed. The two of them in here just playing. And I will say it's funny because sometimes they tell me they're decorating, but really what decorating is to them is just putting all of their toys on top of the dresser, which makes it feel so chaotic in here. So I wanted to go through first with a trash bag and just get all of the trash out of here, and then start by picking up like the hangers, getting the toys a little more organized. I did have to convince my 5-year-old to let me clean off that dresser because he was very adamant that it was decorated, but I was like, this is a little too chaotic. We can keep some toys up here, but not all of them. And oh man, it felt so good to clean this room. I would love to know if any of you guys did fun stuff for spring break. Like I said, we didn't really do anything special. I know some people go on vacation or whatever. We usually do that over the summer break. And it's interesting because I feel like a lot of people do whatever they did growing up. So growing up, I don't remember us going on a lot of vacations on like spring break or winter break. But then one of my best friends, she and her family go, I swear they go on a cruise like every few weeks or so. So we just stayed home. We did a lot of like Legos and coloring and play dates and playing outside, a ton of playing outside, movie nights, relaxing, just kind of hanging out at home. But we definitely will try to make a beach trip this summer. This is what it looked like after, so much better. And he is still sleeping in this room. They've been liking having sleepovers and it's been working really well, but man, it feels so much better in here now. Okay, so moving over to this random drawer in my kitchen that has no purpose. Honestly, the only time I ever open it is for the Ziploc bags, but there are just so many like sauces and cheeses and random things in here. And to be honest, I don't know how old some of this stuff is. I'm guessing very old. So I wanted to go ahead and throw most of it out because I don't know when it expires. The only thing that I knew wasn't old was the Chick-fil-A ranch packets. So I took those out and got rid of everything else. And then I'm just gonna give it a really good clean and make this drawer more functional for us. So basically I was able to consolidate everything that was in the top 2 drawers and just put them in the top drawer. And so then I thought, because the bottom drawer has all of our hand towels as well as our oven mitts, and so sometimes if you want to get an oven mitt really quick, you have to kind of go through the hand towels. So I figured I would go ahead and take those oven mitts and put them in the second to top drawer that is now empty, just to make them a little bit easier to access. Okay, so moving on to a different area. Now this wasn't too bad, but this is where me and both of my sons were doing some coloring. So as you can see, that's a page that I colored, and then there's some other pages that me and one of my sons colored. So I have a 2-year-old. No, I do not have a 2-year-old. I have a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. Oh, I wanted to show you guys that I am listening to the book Two Kinds of Stranger by Steve Kavanaugh. It is so good so far if you like thrillers. But anyways, as you can see here, I have this bin that was underneath this coffee table, and it's always had the most random toys in it. No one ever pulls it out to play. It's kind of just been like a junk basket. So what I did is I took out the random Legos, and I'm gonna go ahead and put those where they belong, and then got rid of any of the little junky items that were in there. And I figured, since we've been doing a lot of coloring and we always end up coloring at this little coffee table, that I would just go ahead and make that bin before the coloring items. That way it's right there. So I put all of our coloring books and our crayons and all of that stuff in there as well. Okay, so that is it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me. If you did like today's video, I would love for you to leave a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I actually think you can hype a video now. I'm not sure how, because I cannot see it on my end, like when I look at my video, but I think it's near the comments. You can hype a video, which is awesome. But if you want to see more videos from me, make sure you subscribe. It is completely free. All it does is make it so my videos show up in your subscription box. However, if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video, you do have to hit the little bell next to the subscribe button, and then a notification will pop up for you. Sorry if you can hear my 5-year-old in the background. I feel like I only had so much time to do voiceover, and now everybody's getting a little cranky and starting to talk. So it is my time to go, but like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.